But what do you mean, Mega, mate? What do you mean? I'm surprised I've even got a viewer right now, because I mean, it's not update day. And, alright, Tina Fair. And it's early on in the morning, so I know I ain't gonna get views, so don't worry. Alright, Cactus. I'm better. Alright, Tina, what's good? Hey, people are actually in the stream. This is a little bit surprising, comparing... Remember me? To be honest, I actually do. I don't know your real name. I don't know if I got you on Fortnite, but I remember your YouTube name. And I know that VKY, or VKY, is Cactus. And no Megas and 3G4. And I do actually remember you too. It's Nightwolf. Oh, what's good, Nightwolf? Wait, have you changed your YouTube name? Because I know I've got you on Epic. I had loads of fans. Yo, Quinny FM, what's good? How's it going, Quinny? Welcome to the stream. Right, I wonder if my internet's gonna... No? I mean, I've known your YouTube name to be Tina. I'm on WhatsApp. Right. Is your YouTube name, yeah, not Quinny, Nightwolf too? If it is, I'm pretty sure it is, right? Hey guys, I still don't know how to do a high ground retake. I've just never learnt one. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? What's that? Is that hi, how are you? Was something in Spain? Ah. Hey. First time I've been on in like 2 days, you know. Just gotta get warmed up. Oh, this does. Yeah, I played a little bit in the morning, but I was half asleep. And I'm wide awake right now. Just, you know. It's actually Joshua Fair. Ah, yeah. No, that's it. Yo, it's good. Now, I do remember you. I know it's been a long time. And that boy. I do remember most of my subs. Surprisingly, right? I do remember most of my subs. It's just like every now and then I just don't remember like a certain sub that will come into the stream. Hey guys, douche. Ah, how have I failed that? No, I forgot to jump. Imagine, instead of just doing a high ground retake, I would just do that from that one. Do. Cheers. Guys, I literally, isn't it bad that I'm supposedly a good player? I don't even know how to do a high ground retake yet. They've been out for like a year, and I don't even know how to do them. Oh, I'm now 12. Hey, nice. You had a birthday recently. Was it in self-isolation? Did you stay home? Hey, I'm getting a little bit of button delay, you know? I just want to make that clear that I'm not actually as bad as I look. 13 today. Oof, nice. I mean, guys, you'll be able to see the button delay soon. I mean, it doesn't matter. Imagine. Hey, guys. So, happy birthday, I guess. Hey, guys. This is what I don't like about my, like, I just don't know. I just don't like about editing, like, far from, the thing I'm editing, because, like, you seen what happened before. I'll do that, like, and I'll still catch on to that edit, and I'll just edit the same thing I've edited. By the way, yes, I am just warming up. I will go into public games soon. Don't worry. I am just having a warm up because, like, I've not played the game. Like, at 3 PM, you want to play? It honestly depends what I'm doing at 3 PM. If I'm on Fortnite, I mean, I guess invite me because I don't see why not. Not right now, Mega. Hey, what have I just done? I can't. Oof, these insane 180s. Who even does 180s anymore? Chat. I'm in my warm bed. No, you'd have to invite me to play. Guys, my edits feel dead slow right now. There you go. I don't know why I held that edit for a little. It was like that. I did that right, and it was like around, and then released it like that. I'm not sure if Mega M3G4. One, your edits are not slow. Yeah, they are right now. Like, I can show you something that I want to see if I can do right now. I'll have to go to the floor. I can literally edit, reset instantly. Guys, you can tell I need to like warm up. This is what I'm gonna be dealing with all day today. I can't do it right now. Chat, just ignore my editing right now. It will get better in this stream. I can't. Right. I can window edit. Like, literally, you can kind of get the gist at how quick I can edit reset. Well, I can do that on them edits. Just not right now. One second. So you got carried yesterday? Mega, I was sleep deprived. That's like saying that's almost as bad as saying you killed like a Fortnite pro when they had one hand on the keyboard. And they like had one hand on the mouse and was taking a drink. Hey guys, I'm struggling to edit right now. Like, I mean, you can kind of get the gist at how fast I can like reset. I just can't do it right now. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. When? Like... I mean, you can see that that's fast enough to show you guys. Play some normal games. Snacks, it won't be exciting. I meant to say when. Yeah, that's alright. Yes, it will. We're just watching a bot. Uh-huh. Thank you, Tina. Which you're on your mum's account or something, I think. But it's Joshua. So thanks. Now, I want to go into solo duo for a bit. Because I can. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna like try warm up in solo duo, see if I do any good or not. Basically, this right now will test if I'm playing good or playing bad, right? I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna know if I'm playing good or bad. If I'm dominating the duos, it doesn't matter if I die to them, but if I dominate the fight and I'm hitting my shots and that, and I'm looking like I'm a win the fight anyway, even if I die, I'm playing good. But if I get dominated by a duo, then well, you can tell I'm playing bad. Because I can take on duos like nothing normally. So this is how you're gonna know. Let's get into it. Where do we land? We land... Say we land Holly Hedges. I'm better. Mega! You carried me once yesterday and I was sleep deprived. I had no sleep. And I mean... And if you class... I mean, Nega, I would say if you class getting like 3 more kills than me, carrying me, I mean, okay. Because I mean, I class getting 10 kills more than somebody carrying. So like, clearly I have higher standards. He's got better loot than me already, guys. He's got a goddamn SMG now. Thank you. There's 2. Any shields in here? No. Let's go rush. Right, that's him dead. Guys, how many more people are there? There's like 2 duos fighting over there. So I can come out with about 5 kills. Oh yeah, I'll take that. It's not bad, is it? Oh, no way. There's 1 of them. I don't know why he didn't build. He must have had a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, Spencer CK, that's good. Nice clean kill. Still a guy got bounce padded over here. Got 5 kills. Nice. Where has he gone? I know he like went over here somewhere, didn't he? You seen him like take like a crash pad away, or did he land on the roof? I'm not sure. Like, is that all? He died. Trust him to have died on me. No. I mean, I was enjoying myself then. Hey, his teammate nearly killed me. Do you know the one I knocked? He nearly killed me. He went into me proximity grenade. It's like, no, no, no. 5 kills off back, it's not bad. Hey, it's nice double digit. Yo, Mega, I hope you warm up in solo duos then if you're better than me. Because I mean, I do. I mean, you did say you were better than me, mate. So I just hope you do warm up in solo duos for fun. Because if I can do it, then you should be able to do it, right? As your first game on, to decide whether you're playing good or not. could have had my head suck off then. No! I'm dead. Oh, Char! I couldn't take right. I tried to place a wall to like break that like little wooden barrier. Ah! I missed one of my shotgun shots. I know. Them edits weren't the best. No, it was like, I'm not sure. Hey, I tried to just like automatically break it. I thought they had like the little fences like animation where if you place a wall it automatically breaks them. But you can't place a wall with them little wooden strips. Who are you asking, Mega, and why are you asking? What grade someone is in? Because I mean, if you're trying to prove a point by saying I've had years of experience on you, well then Fortnite, it's got nothing to do with experience. As you see, FaZe High Sky's 13. And he's better than basically all casual players. Okay. If it's Tina fair, then fair enough. But if you're asking what grade I'm in, just to try and prove a point about Fortnite with them, your point's invalid because you've got because I mean, FaZe High Sky's too young to be in FaZe. He's too young to compete yet. I'm pretty sure he's better than the majority of the Fortnite players to be in FaZe. But if you're on about Tina, then it's fair. Like, it just seems like you're trying to prove a point towards me. Oh gosh. Oh no, he can see me crouched. Oh, I didn't realise he could see me crouched, guys. That's my bad, I didn't realise that he like could see me crouched there. So I wasn't like directly at the billboard's like face. I was like a little bit back. That's my bad. I shouldn't be dying there. I know, right? Oof. Oof. Indeed. I mean, that's my fault. Realistically, I don't die there. I just thought something that wasn't true because I died from it. So it's all good. It wasn't, I mean, I'm not sure if he was a good player or not. He hit his shots, so I'll give him that. He did better than me with hitting his shots. I mean, I did it as partner of the year, Nixon, but apart from that, he lasered. So, it's got that from, I guess. Okay, I'll warm up. There you go. I mean, you warm up if you want to warm up. It's up to you. I don't know what you're warming up for. I'm just warming up to play Fortnite on stream for later. And on stream now. That's why I'm warming up. I don't know what you're warming up for or anything, but yeah. No, that's an org. I mean, not an org, a fella. Alright, Andre, what's good? Yes, I did just use shield at Slurpy Swamps because I've got a FAMAS and, well, we all know what the FAMASs are like. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? When I get another weapon, that's when it's like, I shouldn't have used it, but nothing much. How are you? I'm fine, honestly. Because I didn't stream last night, because obviously I was sleep deprived and wanted sleep. So I went to bed early. I was like, you know what? I'm do an early stream today for the missed out stream from last night. I didn't miss out on much because the item shop has like one good thing in it. But I still didn't stream, you know. You've been making a Roblox game. Fair enough. Hey guys. Am I gonna get a weapon that's different to an AR? This game. I've just noticed, I think. I'm telling that you use shields. Exactly. Imagine using shields in Slurpy Swamps. Just, guys, do you reckon I'm gonna get a different weapon? Oh. Yeah, I went to bed. Fair enough, Andre. Guys, I legit can't find a weapon other than an AR. What? Guys, I've literally only found ARs this game. Found about 10 of them. And this guy's got a shotgun. What am I gonna do? And he's aggro. I can tell he's aggro. Look at him. Oh, now you're dead. Aggro, I'm not okay, maybe not. Maybe I underestimated how good my skill-based matchmaking is, yo. Holy. No, don't third party me. Ah! Now I ran out of mats, guys, but wait! Oh, it's duos! It's duos. Ah. Yeah, look, so he was a good player, man. He bottled the shots, but he was a good player. I completely forgot it was a duos game. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, what? Why's the other guy not shooting? And then I was like, oh, it's duos. They're wearing the same skin and everything. It makes sense. Hey, like, fair enough. It's not bad, yo. It's not bad. The game. Better than I expected, that's for sure. I mean, I nearly killed him after I found the shotgun. Like, I had a one shot. Like, I ran out of mats, which wasn't the best, but it literally did take me about 4 years. No, the thing is, right, he tagged me up while I was looking for a shotgun earlier on before I was avoiding the fight. I was like running because I knew they were aggressive players. I told you guys that. Hey guys, I literally, right, told you guys that they were aggressive players, and like they started to shoot at me before I had a shotgun. And like, yeah, I could have built, but I know I didn't have a lot of mats still. Like, before the fight started, I got put to 150, therefore he added to it. Like, there was already a health advantage between both of them. Yeah, 101 toxicity, what's good? Down, down, da dum. Hey, what's good? Hey. Literally. It's how it is, you know. You find 10 ARs in a game, you find 10 ARs in the game. And no shotguns. Yeah, Katrina, what's good? It's just how it goes, you know. For the last time. Hey, Katrina, it's hard to remember because I'm used to seeing just Katrina as your YouTube name, but now it's like 101 toxicity. It's hard to remember you. Not hard to remember you. Remember your name, it's hard because of the recent change. My menus. Hey, my accuracy was a bit off, I'm not sure. Maybe my frames dropped a little, or it was genuinely my accuracy. But I struggled to aim. Then. Maybe I'm just making excuses up for bad accuracy, but it felt a little hard to aim. Alright, potato was good. Good damn thing. Damn, that sucks. Man's getting 25 and he's streaming. I think we have more ping in creative. Hang on a minute, if I was shooting at this guy, why wouldn't the other guy get this chest? Oh, we got horrific blue. Right, I've got I've got one build. 2 builds now. Ah! Alright. Like, it's not possible to do anything in that situation, man. You dealt all the damage. I do. I like it. Nice playing duos, like it's not too hard. Like, even when I come up against 2 sweaty players, I can still like take them out. The thing is though, like, I've got to have mats, and obviously the main issue is me dying right now. Is 3 mats. Not right now, cactus. Hey, I'm not sure. Like, when, but are you sure? I don't know. It feels like I'm not having the best of days right now on Fortnite, but I feel like it doesn't matter because I don't care. Fair enough. Hey, why, if this guy's on keyboard and mouse, why? I'm not sure. Is he on keyboard and mouse? I feel like he's on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Just seems a weird thing to be doing on controller, that like ramp rotation thing. It just feels like a weird, just what controller player does that? Like, it's not that we can't do it, it's just that we don't do it for a reason. We don't, it's not useful. I feel like he's on PC keyboard and mouse. Hey, no, what? Like, telling you, right? To literally save Fortnite, right? To save Fortnite, bring in a shotgun that is worth it. And guys, I'm just gonna say now, mechs are coming back, and I'm telling you, right? It's gonna be the worst thing they ever did. Like, if anything's gonna make Fortnite die, and I can say this with I can tell you this for sure, right? If anything's gonna kill Fortnite, the mechs will, because yes, the mechs have had 2 updates in the past 2-3 weeks. They've had 2 updates to them, and they're not even in the game. They're coming back into the game, and it's so annoying. We don't want the mechs, like. Wait, what? Grum drum is chill to use, not to fight against. Hey, I don't understand why you guys struggle against the drum gun. right? Literally, I don't find it hard to like fight against the drum gun. I just feel like if I make one mistake though against the drum gun, I get punished for it. Like, I feel like, right, if like I don't make any mistakes, which I don't normally make mistakes against the drum gun. I always make mistakes against RPGs, not the drum gun, but like I can handle the drum gun. Like, you've seen many times on stream, I've just walked through people with the drum gun. Because I just don't find it hard. Like, it was like the old drum gun. Like, when that was in the game, people like couldn't like defend against it. I could. I don't know why people couldn't. It's just like, I don't find it too difficult. Obviously, if I make mistakes, and then it's a different story, because I'm literally gonna get lasered by it, and I understand that I will. Like, I will even say sometimes this weapon's overpowered. Like, for God's sake, why is it in the game? But like, it's really like, I mean, if you're making a lot of mistakes against it, I understand that, but like, well, it's not really like hard to counter. Like, yeah, it can tag you, but the thing is, right, being a controller player, I didn't have that issue of getting tagged through my builds because I've got something called movement while I'm like doing this. So I'll just keep doing that while they're spraying, so it isn't easy to track me through my wall. Because they took out L2 in now, so they can't track me through my wall. Yeah, they get stickiness, but that's not gonna work through a wall. So I don't get tracked through my wall anymore. So I make it kind of hard for them to like hit me now. So I'm doing this stuff, like if I'm getting tagged, I'll be doing that while they're spraying at me. So it's hard for them to like actually tag me. And then once it's reloaded, I'll be the aggressive one. Because everyone always sprays it. PC players? What do you mean PC players? Like, PC players can't have aim assist. And if you are on about like the controller players, then yeah. But if keyboard and mouse do, then like they don't, because it's impossible to get it. I mean, it isn't impossible, to be fair. I do remember, right, they was testing something. Right, but guys, literally, right, I'm gonna hope to run into the drum gun this game. I'm gonna show you guys that you don't make mistakes. Hey, do you know what I want? I just want to go on like an edit course in keyboard and mouse, so I know that'll be the nicest thing I've ever done on Fortnite. Like, how nice it would feel just to go, like dead slow, but still be able to edit fast. Because that's all you need to do, right? You don't make any movement whatsoever. It's like, It's easy, like, there's literally that's all you do on keyboard and mouse, and you're like, and like on other people's screens, it's like you're editing at like that speed, and then like that's the speed you're editing at just by doing like this. I swear to God, it's mad, like. Toxicity, aka Katrina. Yes, that's actually way better. Because now I can see you're Katrina. Thank you very much. No, but guys, honestly, you don't understand how much I've wanted just because I've seen it happen, right? No one can tell me editing is hard on, like, keyboard and mouse. Because I've seen somebody that doesn't play keyboard and mouse games, right? I mean, he's played keyboard and mouse games before, but he's never played Fortnite on keyboard and mouse, right? I seen him hop into creative, and this was a time when this was pretty difficult to do, right? I remember, like, this was pretty difficult to do, and man was there, his first ever time on creative, doing this. And then sometimes he was doing, like, the resets like this on his first ever time. So like, no one can tell me that, like, it's hard. Like, you know, I get it might not be, like, ridiculously easy as we're making it out to be, but it ain't hard, because how are you going to explain somebody who doesn't play, has never played keyboard and mouse on Fortnite before, do that? Like, his edits were way better than he was on PlayStation, like, already on his first ever time on PC. Like, that's how, like, easy it was for him, and that's why I'm so convinced it's so easy on keyboard and mouse to edit with. And we all know they've got an advantage with editing on it. Like, we all know it, they do. No, genuinely, man, I'd copy, like, Mongrel's keybinds, me. Hey, I'd copy Mongrel's, hey, nothing's came through on Instagram, yeah? I'd copy Mongrel's keybinds, and what I would do is, I'll have scroll wheel reset. Now, the reason why I'd copy Mongrel's, because, I mean, you can't really go wrong. Or I'd copy Benji Fishers. You can't go wrong with literally two of the literally best keyboard and mouse players out there. I'm not saying they're the exact best, but for EU players they are. And to be fair, they're better than Booger, for sure. Booger won the World Cup. It sounds like I'm being a hypocrite because the EU, but what's he done ever since he's won the World Cup? I mean, Mongrel and Benji Fish just never disappoint, ever, do they? And as a team, they're unstoppable, you know. So that is why I say they're better than Booger. Like, anybody could have won that World Cup, you know. Look at Tfue, man. Tfue got made, like, to look really bad, which I think he is, to be honest. He's not as good as people made out to be. Instagram, Andre, it's not sent. I've got no messages. Hey, they are, man. Slushy, hey, nice. Hey, guys, like, you can't. No, like, guys, you can't tell me some, like, just Benji Fish and Mongrel, man. Oh, hey, Andre, you sent me a message. They're just on another level. Hey, I seen this player, right? Now, trust me, I seen this player. Hey, I've seen this player called Kylix that came up against him in a squads game. I mean, I nearly killed him. Right? He was full HP. Okay. Hey guys, he's called Kylix. He's on keyboard and mouse, one of the best EU players I've seen, right? You should have seen what he's did against him. guy's killed me because I've run out of mats. Ah. And Tifa was better than both binded together. What do you mean? Nah, like, trust me, right? Tifa would get clapped, man. Right, I'm telling you now, right? You put Tifa on the EU servers and put Benji Fish or Mongrel in his lobby. I'm telling you now, they would rush Tifa. They wouldn't even be scared. They would be the ones rushing Tifa. And, like, you wouldn't see anybody, like, single-handedly mug Tifa off, like, as much as they would do. No, but I mean, like, put him on the EU servers, like, move him to the EU. Like, there's a difference, guys. They look good because, like, guys, there's a difference, right? They look good because they've not got as harder lobbies as we've got. Like, you don't understand, right? Nick Merckx, before he left Fortnite, Cypher PK, Ninja, right? They all admitted, right? FaZe Jarvis even, like, proved it, right? FaZe Jarvis proved it in one of his videos before he got banned, but they've all proved that the EU servers are the hardest. Cypher PK and Ninja and all that all openly admitted EU servers the hardest server to be on, right? Like, even he said there's EU sweats, like with NA, you get good players, but with EU, they're just full of good players. Like, literally, right? Nick Merckx, CHR, yo, what's good? Nick Merckx. Anything CHR, Call of Duty and that. Hey, guys, I'm FIFA. But now, literally, right? Nick Merckx and his duo partner had to come off the EU servers because he could not win a single game. Like, they had to come off it. It was too hard for them to win. Now, you're talking about one of the elite controller players has to be forced off the EU servers because it's too hard. FaZe Jarvis, in one of his videos when I used to watch him, did a video, right, where he won on every single server. Every single server, he had like 6+ kills guaranteed, apart from EU server. He only had 1 kill because he had to camp it out. Yeah, Tifa is, I swear, like, when people go on EU servers, they get gifted lobbies, man. When I play EU servers, he's better than you. But the thing is, right? Cactus, you're comparing. Show me, Cactus. You're comparing Tifa, right? You're comparing Tifa, someone who's supposed to be and once was apparently the best Fortnite player in the world, to somebody who's not even a pro, and you're saying he's better than me. That just proves the level Tifu's on. He's not as good as he makes out, and you just basically admitted that yourself by comparing him to not even a pro. You're comparing him to a controller player that's on console. Now, if he was really as good as he was, you wouldn't compare him to a controller player on PlayStation 4, would you? That streams with 6 live views. So, like, you know, like, there's a big difference. Basically, Tifu would leave, like, if Tifu moved to England, he got 20 to 30 kills every game almost. Yeah, but the difference is, Cactus, when you put him in a lobby full of pros, he bottles it, he chokes it. The World Cup, he said it was easy. It took him like 5 games to get like a point. He's trash. Tifu's trash. What do you mean, man? Hey, if Tifu was as good as he was, like, the World Cup proved it, right? Hey, I've came up against Kylix, fam. Kylix would slap up Tifu. Hey, Kylix is one of the most disgusting players I've ever seen in game. Like, I died to him, but I dealt like 80 damage to him. Yeah, but I died to him, right? And you know, 80 damage isn't really a lot, but trust me, you come up against Kylix and tell me 80 damage is not a lot. Like, you just tell me, right, 80 damage isn't a lot, right? Against Kylix, right? Just watch him and just tell me how it isn't a lot. Like, you do not know how good this guy is. So for me to even have put 80 damage in, like, is like insanely good. Like, I mean, if I came up against Tifa, I'd most probably maybe kill him. Like, you know, if I could do it against Kylix, and Kylix had no fucking chill. Like, he was going for YouTube clips. Hey, this Kylix had 28 kills solo squadding, and he was on like 13 HP. After the next couple of like kills he had in squads, and he only died because of that, because he had no. Yeah. Go on Kylix's YouTube. Trust me, mate. Hey, Kylix is that good. He beat Mongrel and Benji Fish, right? And it was someone else in a trios cash cup, it was, or something like that. And then Kylix topped them. Like, it was like Mongrel, Benji Fish, and it was someone else. Right? Kieran. Right there, I'm not sure, I think so. He only had, Kylix only had 30k when I seen him, but he blows up now because of how good he is at the game. I seen him, literally, double headshot shotgun mid-air, my mates, out the air. I still got no answer. Yeah, we'll play arena duos after stream soon. Hey, but literally, right, this Kylix kid with an infantry rifle, this is when infantry rifle was in, and yes, he's EU. It literally went, he double headshot my mate and shotgunned him out the air. This is before combat. Well, this was when combats weren't in the game. And then he like headshots me out the air too. And then I'm like, okay, I'm like, this guy's a pro, because I just seen what happened to my mate, and like it's happening to me. I'm like, yo, this guy's a pro. Like, I was watching him, like, he was insanely good. Like, I literally know from the start he was a pro. I didn't have a clue who he was, but I knew he was a pro. And he beat, like, Benji Fish and Mongrel. Mongrel was in a cash cup in the trios one, and this Kylix guy with like I'm not sure who it was, finished in a higher place than them. So take that with whatever you want. But Benji Fish, Mongrel, and like Kylix all know each other because he's literally insane at the game. Like, he's like top tier, one of the best EU pros out there. And like, man did 80 damage to him. Now you put, what's your best skin? I'm not sure. Like, I have a lot of them. Like, I have a lot of good skins, but my best skin changes on US server. Yeah, exactly, CHL, right? The US server, like, no offense to them, but they're just, it's such a different level. Like, I would say, like, Tifu's lobbies on US is like the higher average of EU servers, like skill based, you know. It's just like a higher than average, but it's not pro level yet, you know. That's like Tifu's skill based, man. Like, you guys don't well, I mean, you guys do because you're playing EU, but them guys over at US don't understand how tough it is to play on EU. Like even Cypher PK and Nick Mercs and that, and Ninja knows, they've experienced it. Jarvis, he's experienced it. Hey, like, we just like, It's just mad, you know? Like, I mean, the EU servers got too much to handle for Nick Merckx and like another pro it was. I can't remember who it was, but Nick Merckx was like playing on EU servers and like they could not win, and that's two pros in a duo, like, you know? Yeah, CHR, my mate Luke got his first ever 20 bomb on the US servers, and like it took him ages to get it on EU, but like he got like a good 20 bomb on US servers. So different, and that's with 90 plus ping, you know. That's with 90 plus ping. And he's dropping 20 kills, you know? It's like, US is easy, yeah. Like, it's no offense to them, but it's true. Like, they haven't experienced, like, pure sweatiness until you play for, like, a week or a month on the EU servers. I'm telling you now, you would happily, I mean happily, run back to the US servers. Yeah, I get that, CHR, but the thing is, right, I still say Booga isn't as good, like, isn't as good as he made it out. Think about it, right? That was anybody's World Cup, right? Anybody's, right? It could have went to anybody, clearly, right? I don't know why, but, like, it's hard to explain, but you know how anybody can win a football match? It just depends on how they play in the moment. That's almost like it was for Booga, right? Like, it's just difficult to explain, but like, you just gotta think of it as it was just a luck at a moment. You put him in another World Cup, he wouldn't do as good. I do think Phase Sway is bad. Do you want me to tell you why? Because Phase Sway only got popular through creative builds and being on controller. Phase Sway never got clout through being like mental at the game, like doing everything. Your sleeping pattern normal again, mate. Hey, I'm very late. Sorry, where I live it's 10 AM. It's alright, King. Yeah, I woke up at like 9 because I went to sleep at like, not sure, like 11 last night. No, but like, Phase Sway's a creative warrior. He ain't that good. Like, he's a creative warrior. Like, put him in creative at his own game, and it's a different story. But you take him into a professional tournament like the World Cup, and he will literally be an easy HP. He'll be easy HP for anybody. How is Contender League going? Oh no, he's in Champions. I was gonna go, if you're on about me, I don't play it. But Booga ain't as good as people make out. He won the World Cup, but it was like a football game. Anybody can win a football game if like, you know, they played decent in the moment. Now, at the time, right, he played good in the World Cup. He did. You can't deny he didn't play good. He won the fucking World Cup. But ever since that, he's been clapped by basically everyone, and he just makes excuses up for it. Like, at some point, he's got to realise that you're not the best. How long are you streaming for? This morning I've been streaming for an hour already. Like, literally, Booga played sick at the World Cup, but like, it's like he's not as good as he like made him out to be. Like in a the best way to compare the World Cup is like a football game, right? any team can beat anybody if they perform on the day. Booga performed on that day during the World Cup and he won it, right? Fair enough, but it's like, I mean, if you watch football, you understand that anybody can win a football game. Like, literally, that's it. Anybody can win. Doesn't matter how good your team is, how bad the opposition is. They could still beat you. It just doesn't matter. It's like, depends on how they perform on the day. And like, clearly he performed at his peak on the World Cup day. But ever since that, he's gone downhill like ages ago, right? I watched the best player in the world, aka Booga apparently, get clapped by somebody on 300 ping and on controller. Like, you know? Don't even at me and say he's good. If you're the best player in the world, I understand you lose, but you don't get clapped by a 300 ping player at your own game. That's when it becomes an issue. Like, 300 ping and he's on controller. Like, come on. Like, isn't that a bit embarrassing comparing to the best player in the world? No, I'd be embarrassed if that was me. Like, I just feel like he got lucky. Do you have to update PS4? Yes, I had to update I mean, not today, not my PlayStation 4, but I had to update Fortnite on my PlayStation 4. Like, you just put Mongrel and Benji Fish in. Like, you put Tfue in the EU servers against Benji Fish and Mongrel, and you will see, right, that the only reason why they look like pros and they get put into pro things is because of the NA tournaments, right? Like, man took basically Kylix's, like, half of Kylix's health off him in a squads game, and I take that as an achievement because of how good he is. If I did that to Tfue, I wouldn't be bothered. I genuinely wouldn't. Like, it's like, yeah, they would. Like, all you would ever hear is he's on controller or something like that. Literally, that's all you would ever hear. Like, I understand that, like, Benji Fish and that say it, but they are on the sweatiest server too at the same time. You gotta kind of feel sorry for them. Like, it must be ridiculous because they are coming up against 240 FPS aim assist players that are good at the game anyway because they're in their skilled based matchmaking. You can imagine what their skilled base is like. Plus they have aim assist, so like that gets to a point where it's like that. But I remembered, right? Alright, CHR. Yeah, I know, but right, let's just pull it this way. Cypher PK openly admitted, right? Literally, PC players weren't ready, and PC players, keyboard and mouse, get dominated by controller players now. It's as simple as that, right? In the World Cup, we never hit our peak yet. We wasn't hitting our peak at the World Cup, right? But now we've hit our peak, we know how to, like, well, we know how to abuse aim assist, just none of us did. And at this moment in time, we all do it now. Like, you can't say if you're on controller, like, you're not using aim assist and you're not taking advantage of something that helps us out a lot. Obviously, we all had aim assist on, but we wasn't all good with it. That's the difference. Now it is, and Cypher PK blatantly said, he's a keyboard and mouse player, that all PC players do is complain about aim assist, but if you're complaining about aim assist, then it's still you're the problem. You need to be getting better. Like, he understands, like, that we don't kill him just because it's aim assist. We kill him because we've peaked. And they wasn't ready for it. When did this guy turn into an actual builder? like, that was not a bot, right? That was a bot. What? Guys, that was a bot. What? Did you see his name? That surely was not a bot. Do not tell me, like, bots are like that. Because, like, he was just running like this. Like, he clearly seen me. He was just running like this. So, until he got there, he started to crank like mad. I say crank, I mean, he didn't get really far, did he? But the fact he still did it. I just hope that wasn't a bot, because, like, that's kind of scary that bots are like that. If it was a bot. Imagine bots fighting a bot. I just want the old skill base back. I feel like just put the old skill, like the old like matchmaking back in the game. A battle royale, right, is supposed to be a randomized loot of players. I feel like the best thing to do for Fortnite is take arena out of the game. Yo, Ultra Instinct, what's good? Can I play with you? Not right now, mate. But I feel like the best thing Fortnite can do to improve the game, take arena completely out the game. Stop competitive, because all you ever hear is PC players complaining about competitive, right? Take out competitive altogether. Don't give tournaments, don't give nothing, right? Until they learn to appreciate the game. What? It's as simple as take it out and put in a skill-based matchmaking mode for optional only. Like, if new players want to play the game, they play on the skill-based matchmaking mode, right? It still counts towards your wins and that. Just, you're not forcing people on it. Stop. Just take out arena. It's not needed in the game. Take out competitive Fortnite, because the PC players are ungrateful. And to be fair, like, yeah, exactly. But like the thing is, right? They need to take out competitive, right? They just need to. Think about Fortnite, right? Think about Fortnite and why the skill base actually went up in the first place, to a point they had to add in. Hey, like, you think about, right, why the skill base actually went up, because everybody knows if you do insanely good in a tournament, you get literally, like, clouted AF, right? You literally start off your career if you do insane in a tournament. Like, it's true, because, like, big clans look on the leaderboard and all that. They look to recruit under, like underdogs on the game, you know. So, like, say, like, I don't know, say one of you guys like won a tournament or something, a big clan, or like came in the top 10 of a tournament. All right, Ree, what's good? A big clan would look at you and like think about recruiting you and look at your gameplay and all that, and like they would be watching you in like your next couple of tournaments to see if you're worthy enough to join. You join that clan, your career started. It all leads to big things. People want that, right? So they start sweating up the game, getting really competitive, and then like that overall boosts up the skill base there and the skill gap between good players and bad players, which means like good players are literally sweating out arena to get good. No, I mean to like reach pro level, and like okay players are also sweating out arena and getting good to like become better and just like not be getting clapped by everybody. Therefore, Fortnite gets really sweaty, and you've ruined the game. Take out competitive, people will stop taking the game so serious. And, well, you won't get as much hate off the competitive side. I can't believe I died to that guy, guys. How much do I have to hit him for? But how have you got full shield off that fast? Oh man, I just don't understand. He's had fish, that's how he has. I died to that guy. Fair enough. Yeah, I know, the X4 skins look sick, don't they? I want them. Like, just think about this, right? Controller players have suffered no, right, but guys, think about this, right? Controller players have suffered because of PC competitive players. Jasmine, what's good? I don't feel like that's fair, you know? What did we do? Right, control, like, PC, like, competitive players are like, oh, aim assist is broken all the time. They blame it all the time on aim assist, right? To spectate people. Yeah, at one point it was a bit bad, I will admit that. At one point it was a bit bad. Didn't mean you have to remove legacy, right? But because of that, they removed legacy, and the legacy players got screwed over. Like, it's the way it is. We got screwed over because then we had to adjust, like, we literally took a week or so, right, to adjust to new settings, right? Because it changes the way you like look and all that. We had to adjust to that, right? Which, that's not fair because nothing like that ever happens to PC players, right? So it takes up, like, we had to suffer for like a week or so because of competitive PC players need to, like, stop complaining and appreciate the game. Like, don't say we didn't suffer, because the thing is, right, if Epic Games removed double edit binds, double movement binds, and scroll wheel reset on PC, right, they would cry, and I mean that, right? Every PC player would cry if they removed that stuff, and that's just about as much damage as that did to legacy players. Removing all that stuff, they would cry. It's not fair, like, it isn't fair. Because they cry all the time because they're just not keeping up the skill. Like, right, we have to suffer for it, and it's like, no, it's not fair. Yeah, exactly, because they played. That's why I say remove competitive, right? Because they wouldn't take it so seriously. They wouldn't complain about aim assist and all that, because they would chill out. They've got nothing to play. They've got nothing to, like, try so hard about. And you could be like, well, yeah, but people rely on competitive to pay their wages. But if you're really that good, you've got clout. And if you've got clout, you don't need to rely on it. Make a couple of YouTube videos a week. Make like 2 YouTube videos a week. You've got your rent. Like, you know. It's not really that hard. But like, every time a PC player says something, they literally just screw us over. And it's really not fair, like, just think about this. No, Ray isn't a bot. That's actually a viewer. Just think about this, guys, right? What's going to happen next, right? Because it's going to get to a point where controller players will be forced to have no aim assist, or it be weakened that much it feels like we've got no aim assist. How is that fair? Like it's just not, and they shouldn't be doing it, but they will. And I will tell you, like, if they keep competitive in the game, right, they will genuinely remove aim assist at some point. Like, they will. Or if not remove it, nerf it to a point where it's useless. Because it's always going to be a problem when there's competitive in the game. But think about this, right? Aim assist, right? That legacy aim assist was in the game before competitive was. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. No, like, because legacy aim assist, right, was in the game before competitive was even in the game. And no PC players complained about controller players then. Yeah, controller players evolved, but, like, it's still the fact that it was in the game before, like, actually competitive itself. And nobody complained about aim assist back when competitive were in the game, because there was nothing. On PC, right, I feel like it is a bit overpowered, but, like, it's just different. On PC, it's a different story, because on PC, they're running at 240 FPS, and they're on controller with full-on aim assist that we get. Feel like aim assist on PC is needed still, but not as much. But it's still not that much of a big deal, you know? It really isn't, because, like, last time I checked, last time I checked, I seen, like, a PC player called Kylix, who I actually, like, he's a PC pro, I mentioned him before, right? I seen him with an infantry rifle double headshot my mate out the air, and then headshot me too, but he shotgunned him too. Like, you tell me that isn't legit aimbot, and he was a PC player. I came up against this guy, and I checked out his YouTube channel, he had 30k subs. Like, this guy had the most insane accuracy I've ever seen with an infantry. Tell me that isn't aimbot. Like, why do, like, controller players not need it, but you guys need the infantry? Yet, like, you've got ridiculous aim. That's because it's easier to aim on keyboard and mouse. They could do that, right? Right, think about this, right, guys. PC players could do that with an AR. They just don't realise it. Do you remember when you seen, like, Mongrel, Tifo hitting headshots after headshots out the air on people with an infantry rifle? You don't realise if you tap fire with an AR like they tap fired with an infantry, they could do that. Just it would take like one more shot out the air. But they don't. Like, their aim could just be as good as it is back then as it is today. Just they don't realise that, and they don't take advantage of that. That's not their fault. We take advantage of the advantages we have. Exactly. And I mean, what are they complaining at now, right? Because, guys, they have the same bloom as us now. So, it, like, like, what are they gonna make us as an excuse now? We got better bloom still. Because that was another excuse. Yeah, exactly. It's like I full on agree with mobile players having a lot more aim assist than than controller players because they need it, man. So what if we get absolutely beaten? They still need a stronger aim assist to play with the fingers. You know? Like, they're playing with what we are playing with, but they haven't got like a controller. It's harder to use, like, play the way they are playing. So they deserve all the help they get. But I'm fully down for mobile players, like, having ridiculous aim assists because they need it. But, like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, right? The situation between keyboard and mouse players complaining about aim assist is like a rich man complaining about money. No, they do, Potato, they do. You are intelligent. No, but like the way I see it is, no, it is. Yeah, it is, because it's hard to aim. No, but on mobile you get 30 FPS. Guys, you get 30 FPS on mobile, like actual mobile. Trust me, it's hard to aim. Like, I literally, right, have played mobile for myself. I know they need stronger aim assist than they get done on controller, which they do have it, which is fair enough. I think that's fair, because if they didn't, it would be ridiculous. And I'm telling you now, right, guys, if mobile had the same aim assist as controller, you would notice a big difference. It wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't, because it would be so much harder. Exactly, it's worse. Like, we use our fingers, but like in a different way. We have joysticks to like control where we're going. They have their finger to control where they're going. No, but guys, genuinely, right, I see no problem with mobile players having stronger aim assist with us. They need it. It's fine. It's okay with me because they need it. No, but like I said, right, PC players, right, complaining about aim assist is like a rich man complaining about money issues. Like, if you don't need it, why complain about it? Like, rich people don't need money, so why the fuck would you complain about money? It's like PC, keyboard and mouse players don't need aim assist, so why are you gonna complain about it? That's how I see it, because they do complain about it, but if you don't need it, why are you gonna complain? Like, you're taking your time out today to complain about something that's irrelevant to you. That's how sad they were, you see? Yeah, they still need it. I don't care what anybody says, right? They still need it, right? That's coming from a player that has to share tournaments with mobile players and iPad players. Exactly. We still have somewhat control over our aim. You guys don't have control over it. Like, you guys have to, like, go without using anything to aim with but your finger. We use a joystick and our finger to aim. Keyboard and mouse literally use their full hand. Yeah, the fourth, no, it's like the 8th finger claw or something like that. I've seen iPad players do, and it's ridiculous, man. It looks so sick. I'm not saying it's overpowered or anything, because it's mobile players at the end of the day. They're good players. I know how hard it is to play them, that they're good players, but it ain't nothing like controller, that's for sure. They need strong aim assist, man. I'm telling you. And I'm not bothered if they add it, and they do. They have stronger aim assist than us, but they need it. I don't care about that. Like, if they don't have stronger aim assist, then what are Fortnite doing? Because it's on mobile. Like, surely they have stronger aim assist. It's never been proven, but I'm sure they have. Like, I know, like surely, right, in Epic's right mind, they gave mobile players stronger aim assist. They need it. Like, if they didn't, then it's stupid. Why wouldn't you give the vulnerable stronger, like, a stronger advantage? Like, you do realise they could kind of nerf it if it got ridiculous anyway. Even though it shouldn't. Tried to take that guy's kill. But like, guys, right, to be fair, like, your AR aim is horrendous without aim assist, but your shotgun aim isn't anything different, like, without aim assist. Like, I could turn off aim assist right now. Now it's still killed this guy with a shotgun. Because I've done it before. Yeah, you're just a little less accurate, that's all it is. Well, I've done it before in stream. I've killed people. You just get in their face, and it's like almost impossible to like feel a difference between your shotgun aim, just whether or not you're being accurate or not. Because I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but yeah, exactly. No, but like, in all fairness, I've seen ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, but you know, at least controller players will admit when they've died to a good player and won't be like, oh, aim assist this, aim assist that. Like, they're not stupid. They will literally admit. They admit when something's OP too. Well, I do anyway. I don't care. Because, I mean, if it's OP, it's better for us. But, like, it doesn't affect me in any way, so I'll admit it anyway. Hey, if that was a PC player, they would say aim assist even though they were standing still. Hey, that's what would be getting said right now. He's got aim assist. Because I hit him while they were standing still. Imagine. No one talked to you. Hey, Cactus, just leave Rhea alone. If she wants to say she's got 40k V-Bucks, she can. Like, it's okay. It doesn't affect you. Don't bother people that aren't affecting you. If it's true or not, it doesn't matter. They're not your V-Bucks. So why should you care? If you care that much about V-Bucks, the only V-Bucks you'd care about is your own. And if you cared that much about your level, aim assist nonsense comes around through people like Ninja. Yes, exactly, Jasmine. And that's why I hate Ninja. Like, he always has to say something about aim assist that's so irrelevant to him because he's just rubbish at the game. Like, he makes out that, like, I think it is with Ninja that I still think he thinks he's the best player in the world at Fortnite. I don't know why, but I feel like he still thinks he is, which he never was. And, like, I feel like that if he dies to somebody on controller and blatantly sees it, I feel like an easy way out of just admitting he's not that good at the game anymore is to say they're on controller. But it's like who cares, you know? If it's true, it's true. If it isn't, it isn't. If she's not level 840, it isn't. I don't care. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not level. So on, yeah, exactly. And people are like, well, hang on. It's true. Controller players have aim assist. Sometimes it may seem a little overpowered. I'ma just blame it on. Like other pros, like, I'ma just blame it on that too, even though it really isn't that bad. Like, what I don't understand is, right, aim assist legacy made our accuracy the same as keyboard and mouses. It did. Like, they were lasering us and we were lasering them back. They didn't like it though. That was the difference. They were just happy with them lasering us. Well, it's not like that. The only reason why you're lasering us is the simple fact that, 1 second, that you're on a goddamn, okay, like, keyboard and mouse, that you shouldn't even be on it for the first place. It's not meant for gaming. A controller is. To be fair, a PC, I mean, obviously you get PC games, but the main thing meant for gaming. Guys, my game won't build. I was placing. There's a launch pad. He clearly went over this way. Feel refreshed. Yeah, because I'm honest, until I woke up, hey, I fell asleep, good chat. I'm going to go now. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Look, see, if aim assist was as strong as they made out to be, they'd hit every single shot then. I mean, to be fair, that was bad play. Ah, gotta edit that. Yo, Itachi, what's good? Or Itachi, I forgot, sorry. It's good. Play with me? I will do soon, mate. Don't worry. Time is it now? Yeah, I'll play with you. Yes, I did leave a grappler, don't worry. I am Itachi. Hey, I just couldn't read your name then. I was like, Itachi. And I said Tachi and then Itachi. It's like, oh no, I'm reading your name wrong. Yeah, what's good anyway, Itachi? Hey, I told you I'd do an early stream for you. I did 2 early streams back to back for you. Like I said I would. So, I kept me promise. I did do it. Fight adjustment anyway. I did say I would and I did do it. kept to the promise. Thank you for streaming early, it's alright. Now I do need heals though. But I win this game. Hey, we just had like a massive conversation about aim assist and how like the only way to improve Fortnite is to take out competitive. Which is the truth. If you don't take out competitive, you're never going to improve the game. Because there's always going to be PC players complaining about aim assist. It's plain and simple. It's the only way you're going to improve this game now. Like, it's actually come to that point where the only way you're ever improving. Whereas Zuko, what's good? The only way you're improving the game is taking out competitive. Letting PC players relax and chill. Hey, I have the mythic scar. I won't win though. I'm a bottle job. I know I won't win. Hey, if he only would have stayed in that box and carried on editing, I've RPG'd it. I need mats. Are there any spare mats? Lots of them. It's alright, mate. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I just stopped in to get me free match, you know? You're gonna leave me alone, right? Why are you gonna target me too? Honestly, I'm so glad he shot him down. He sniped the thing he was on. Oh, that's class. Honestly, that guy's a bit of a legend, I must say so myself. Hey, imagine just entering a fight, stealing that guy's loot, and because he was scared to push me, he just allowed me to take his loot and run off. What a legend. That's honestly something I would never let happen. I would have to rush the guy that took me loot. You know? What? That's so... Oh, that's legendary, the fact that he heavy sniped. Ah, there's someone in the bush. The best streamer. Hey. Ah. Guys, there's someone in that bush with an heavy sniper. I was going to go over there until I heard the heavy sniper come from over there. Oh, he just nearly heavy sniped me through the bush. The mad person. I love you, Premio. It was so OG. Yeah, it was OG. Am I mad? Guys, there's an heavy sniper in the bush near me too now. Brilliant. What's this guy doing over there? Is he lining me up? No. Like, what's he doing? Coming at me. No, he was so weak. I can't believe none of them shots hit him mid-air, you know? Oh, of course. Just a heavy sniper, of course. Nothing. Right. Where's the full shield? Guys, there was a full shield. Aim assist. Like, that's what aim assist does. I don't want to say anything too bad. I wasn't going to call it overpowered because it isn't. But, yeah, it's what aim assist does. Where? Oh, he's building up. Cheers, kid. Tagged with that. He's dead. Is he really going? I was gonna lose that game anyway. I'm happy he's not gonna win now. You don't understand how happy I am he's not winning this game. Because like they were both playing for the heal off. Because of that heavy sniper shot, I can't win. And they were just playing like, I don't know why you're gonna play like that. The fact he won that still is bad. Like, like why was it so hard for me to get into their stuff and like hit my shots? It's just typical that he won. That like literally that kid could play for a heal off, like they were both doing. But he doesn't play, like he lets him in the box first time. Like spam build, he loses. Like come on. Did you not want to win? You know, guys, did he not want to win that game? Because I mean, it seemed to me like he was playing for the World Cup final. Like he was scared to fight. That guy, and that guy, he was the aggressive one, but I was down because I was being aggressive towards him. But it's all good. Man, he got up to full shield, didn't he? Yikes, that should not have happened. I should have pressured him into... I should have just pressured and pressured and pressured. Why did he push if he was scared? I never said that other guy was scared. And he didn't push. He was building up for high ground, lost it. And I was pushing. He didn't push. Cactus. He never did nothing but sit in a box all game. But so to be honest, he never pushed either. It was like he was scared to fight, but he had no choice to fight me because I was targeting him. So in all fairness, he was scared too. Because I can guarantee if I left him alone, he would not have done anything to me. Maybe he would have shot me in the back, but he would not have rushed me. I know that. I hit him with an RPG twice, didn't I? That's why he was so weak on normal HP. That's why I was being massively aggressive towards him. It's alright. Hey, right. I'm gonna play one game. I'll play like one game with like a Tachi, and then I'll come off from streaming. It's done like a 2-hour stream. Sounds like a plan. Yo, Tachi. Then I'll like stop streaming after this game. And have a little break. What? Oh. Because they think they're good. That's why they dance. Because they're like, yeah, I'm sick of the game, even though they just wasn't. That's how I see it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's annoying, but can't really do nothing. But that, my best advice is just not to die. No, what I do is right. What I do is when I'm in a public game and like it's a good player, I try my hardest not to die. And like if they kill you, they respect it. And if they don't respect it, then they're gonna be toxic and dance. But if they be toxic, then I mean they struggle to kill you, so it doesn't mean anything. And if they just respect it, then they respect it. Like when I come up against a good player, they find it hard to kill me because, like, I make sure I don't just instantly die unless something happens. If my game's running smooth, nothing's happening, I'm doing good. Like, I won't instantly die to him. Like, sometimes I don't even die to him. Most of the time I don't, but when I do die, it's never instant unless something's actually happened. I'm just like, yeah, that's it, like. I think. You know what? I just realised during creative, it's all good. Hey guys, I just realised during creative, I seen 12 left. Didn't have a look they were in creative, guys. I would just end here, guys. I thought they were in squads, but oh my god. They're in creative and I thought they were in squads. I was waiting there for ages, like I was like, how is there still 12 people left? Yeah, it doesn't matter, like I don't know. Let's just end the stream now. You know, get some food and then just like chill for a bit. Anyway, in a bit guys, in a bit cactus on that. Wait. Bye GG's. Yeah, in a bit.